Assalamu alaikum class 2. I hope you all are doing good. Today we are going to start our new unit, which is unit 2, flying kites. But before starting the unit, I'm going to show you the cover page of the front page of your book. This is the cover page of your book, Oxford Progressive English, class 2. I hope you all are using this book. And this is unit 2, flying kites. In this unit, we are going to discuss the colors and the house, block of flats, the prepositions up, down, right, left, and clothes as well. And we will also discuss the noun, verb, and proper nouns as well. Okay, so let's start unit 2, lesson 1, which is on page number 10. Listen and speak. Lesson 1, listen and speak. Exercise A is listen and do what your teacher says. So this is a speech bubble and it is pointing towards the teacher. This is the teacher and these are the students. Look at me, but don't smile. Teacher is saying, look at me, but don't smile. She is giving instructions. And in this chapter unit, we are going to use or discuss the positive and negative commands as well. Okay, so teacher is giving the positive command that look at me. This is a positive command, but don't smile. This is a negative command. Aha, you're smiling, Fiza. Sit down, you are out. Okay, so we are also we are also noticing that this is sit down. Fiza have to sit down because she has to sit down because she is out of the game. She was playing the game with the other boys, with the other students, and the commands were from the teacher were look at me, but don't smile. Okay, so Fiza smiled, that's why she's out of the game. And now the teacher is giving a new command, shut your left eye, but not your right eye. You're out, Tom. Who is Tom? This is Tom. And well done, Ali is the winner. This is the winner boy. And these are the commands given by the teacher. So you can play this game with your family members. You can give them command or they can give you command. Like for example, if I am giving you command, do it. Smile at me, but don't clap. Sit down, but don't put your hand up or put your hand down. So these are different kind of commands you can play and you can give to your family members and you can play this game. Okay, so exercise B is talk with a friend about what you are good at. Example, are you good at swimming? Yes, I am. You can again discuss this with your family members. Are you good at flying kites? If you are good at flying kites, you must say, yes, I am. If you are not, then you must say, no, I'm not. Okay, so this is the contraction. This is a short word, short contraction of I am. Here we have skipped ams a, so that's why we have used this apostrophe. We have put the apostrophe here. It shows that a is missing here. Okay, so it is the short form of I am. So it is I am. Okay, are you good at running? So you will definitely say, yes, I am. So answer me, are you good at swimming? Are you good at reading? Are you good at drawing? Are you good at riding a bicycle? I think you all are good at all these things. Okay, G, now you have to look at exercise C. Where do you live? Find out where your classmates live, then make a graph. Here, this exercise, we cannot do it right now because we cannot collect the data of your classmates. I cannot collect it. So we can do it afterwards in the classroom, inshallah, when we meet in the classroom after the reopening of the schools, we can do it afterwards. Okay. Now, exercise A was a game or oral exercise, and exercise B, it was again an oral exercise. So you have to just answer that I am good at it, yes I am, or no I am not good at this. Okay, after that, moving on to page number 11, it's unit 2 and lesson 2, words and phonics. Okay, so we have to do exercise A. Read these words. The sound of double O and U is the same. Okay, so double O gives you the both sounds of low, long and short O. Okay, double O gives you the sound of long O with moon. Okay, so this is the double O long sound, and it is the short sound that comes in good. It is the short O double O sound. Okay, good. It is a short double O sound. Okay, and double O and U, they both have the same sound, oo sound. Okay, good, pull, 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 good, good, pull. Okay, so you can notice it. Say it with me. Okay, the first double O sounds are in the words list here. So the first word is good, the second word is books. Just notice the sound. Took, would, look, cook. Okay, oo sound. And then U sound, U is giving the same sound like double O. It's pull. Say it with me. Push, put, pulling, pushing, putting. What are these? These are verbs. Pull is a verb, push is a verb, put is a verb, and with ing, these all are verbs. Pull, push, pushing, pulling, putting. These all are verbs. And first we have to discuss the double O and U sound. They have the same double O short. These are double O short, double O sound. Okay, good, pull, books, push, books, push, took, put. Okay, are you noticing it? So these, they have the same sound, but here ing has a different sound like flying, running, swimming, reading, drawing, and riding. Okay, so these all are a list of verbs. And what is a verb? Yes, verb is a doing word. Verb is an action word. Okay, verb is a action word. It shows some action, that action is happening somewhere. Okay, so in simple words, verb is a doing word, or verb is a action word. Okay, so we have discussed the short double O sound and the U sound. U and double O gives you the same sound, and the long O double O sounds are moon, roof, broom, room, stool, tool, zoom, spoon. Are you noticing the sound double O, long double O sound here? Fool, pool, wool. These are the long double O sounds, but here we are discussing the short double O short sound. Okay, good, books, took, would, look, cook. Okay, G. So exercise B, look at the picture and use the new words to make sentences about Frodo. Okay, this is the clown Frodo. Frodo is good at doing tricks. Look at the picture. And what is doing? He can dash 10 plates on his head. He can, you have to write here, put. He can put 10 plates on his head. You can see the, he has put the 10 plates on his head. He can carry 20 books. So you have to write books here. Okay, books, B-O-O-K-S, books. He can dash a cart with one finger. You can see it. He can pull, P-U-L-L, pull a cart with one finger. Number 4, he can carry 5 logs of wood. You can see it. He is holding or carrying 5 logs of wood. So you have to write W-O-O-D, wood here. Okay. And the last statement, number 5, is do not. That means don't. Don't dash him or he will fall over. Don't push. P-U-S-H, push. You have to write push. P-U-S-H, push. Don't push him or he will fall over. Okay, so write P with small p, push. This is the short form of or contraction of do not. So it is don't. We have skipped O, N-O-T, not, and notes O. Here we have skipped O. So that's why we have put the apostrophe comma here on the top. So don't push him or he will fall over. So you have to write these words here. I'm going to repeat it again for you. Number one, he can put 10 plates on his head. Number two, he can carry 20 books, B-O-O-K-S books. He can pull, P-U-L-L, pull. Number four, he can carry 5 logs of wood. And number 5, don't push him or he will fall over. You have to learn the spellings of these words. These are given in exercise A, okay? They are so easy for you guys. Okay, now moving on to exercise C, which is very simple and easy. Write the nouns under the correct pictures. What is a noun? Just recall the definition of noun. What is a noun? In simpler form or in simple words, noun is a naming word. Yes, noun is a name of any person, place, thing, or animal. So the name of any person, place, thing, or animal is called noun. Okay, noun. So in simple words, noun is a naming word. So first, the picture has been done for you, this one, and the second one, who is this? This is a boy. So write B-O-Y, boy here. So who is this? This is a girl, right? Girl, G-I-R-L, girl, G-I-R-L, girl here on this line. Who is this? He's a man, right? M-A-N, man here on this line. And the next one is a tree. So write tree, T-R-E-E, tree. What is this? This is a house, H-O-U-S-E, house. And what is this? This is a ball, B-A-L-L, ball. And what is this? This is a door, D-O-O-R, door. Okay, so our exercise C is or has been done by us. So we are moving on page number 12, which is lesson 3, reading The Black Kite, part 1. Okay, very interesting story. Let's read it. As you read the story, ask yourself, where did Tariq live? So the answer is here. Tariq lived in a tall block of flats in Lahore. So Tariq lives in Lahore in flats, a tall block of flats. He had 3 kites. One kite was blue with a yellow tail. Okay, now Tariq, first tell me, what is Tariq? Tariq is a name of the boy, so it is a proper noun. Tariq is a proper noun because it is the name of a boy. It's a very special name. So people names are very special. We write them with capital letters. So Tariq is a proper noun, and proper nouns are very special names. We write them with capital letters. Similarly, special place names are also proper nouns, like Lahore is also a proper noun. So circle the word Lahore, circle the word Tariq, circle all the proper nouns here in the story. Okay. And what is tall? Tall is an adjective. Flats is a noun. Okay, it's a name of a thing. He had 3 kites. What is the word kites? Kites is a noun. One kite was blue with a yellow tail. What is a tail? A tail is a noun. So yellow is an adjective. Okay, it is telling you about the kites, that the kite's tail is yellow. It is describing the tail, so that's why it's a adjective. Yeah, yellow is an adjective. Okay, one kite was orange with a white tail. So here tail is again and kite, these are nouns and white, the colors are adjectives. Okay. One kite was red with a green tail. Tariq liked the red kite best. What is the word liked? It's a verb. It shows that Tariq liked it. Tariq's feeling. It shows Tariq's feelings that he liked the red kite best. So it means the like is a verb. Please, will you help me to fly my kite, Dad? Okay, what Tariq is saying that we put them in the speech marks. The speech marks are starting from here, please. Before please, you can see it. These are called speech marks. They are started and this is the end of the speech mark. They have ended here. And who said this or who asked this? This sentence has been asked by Tariq. So what did he say? Please, will you help me to fly my kite, Dad? He asked. You can see all the three kites here. One is blue with a yellow tail, one is red with white tail, and one is orange with white tail, and the last one is red with green tail, and he liked this kite the best. Okay, what is the father saying? Sorry. Well, I'll try. So he's saying, so we have put the what the father has been said, what the father has said, we have put it in the sentence in the speech marks here. The speech mark are starting, well, comma, I'll try. He and speech mark closed. His father smiled, but he's continuing, but I am not good at flying kites. His father is saying that I am not so good at flying kites, but I'll try. Let's go up to the roof. Who said this? Father. Father is saying this. Okay, they took the kites up to the roof. Look at the roof. The neighbors are flying the kites. Oh, look, said his father. There's Mr. Riaz. Mr. Riaz. He is Mr. Riaz. His father said, oh, look, said his father. There's Mr. Riaz. He's reading. Don't make too much noise or he'll be angry. Mr. Riaz was sitting on a mat. He did not look at Tariq and his father. He was busy reading the books. So he was reading a book and he was very busy. And so he didn't notice that Tariq and his father are on the roof. So Tariq's father is saying that please do not make any sound or noise. Otherwise, Mr. Riaz will be angry. So Mr. Riaz is a proper noun and circle this Mr. Riaz. Mr. Riaz. Notice that Mr's M and Riaz is written with capital letters. So this is a proper noun. It is very special name. Okay. So Mr. Riaz was sitting on a mat. You can see he's sitting on a mat. He's reading a book. He's very busy. Tariq took the blue kite. First it went up, then it fell down. They tried again. So they are trying to fly the kite. First it went up, then it fell down. They tried again. At last the kite flew up into the sky. It is the past tense of fly. Flew up into the sky. Well done, said Tariq's father. Well done. The blue kite looked lovely. At that moment, a black kite appeared. Oh, you can see that Tariq's father is flying this blue kite, and this is the black kite that appeared, and this boy is flying this kite. Okay, so at that moment, a black kite appeared. Tariq saw, it is the past tense of see. So Tariq saw, it is a word, tall boy wearing a purple cap on the roof of the flats next door. He was laughing. You can see the boy is laughing. He's wearing a purple cap, and he lives in the flats next door. So he was laughing. Okay, laugh is a verb. Okay, roof is a noun. Please don't cut down my kite, shouted Tariq. So what did Tariq say? Please don't cut down my kite. Don't shout, said his father. Mr. Riaz will be angry. Pull the string. Father is saying, pull the string. This is the string. They are holding the string to fly the kite. Okay, so the tall boy laughed again. He cut down Tariq's blue kite with his black one. Down it fell, down into the street below. Oh my God. So this boy, he cut down Tariq's blue kite. And Tariq is very sad. He's feeling sad. Okay, moving on to page number 13. Don't worry, said Tariq's father. Let's fly the orange kite. So father is saying that do not disappointed. Do not get disappointed. We have 2 more kites, so we are going to fly the other kite. So he's saying, don't worry. Let's fly the orange kite. First it went up, then it fell down. They tried again. At last, the kite flew up into the sky. So now they are flying the second kite, the orange kite. Well done, said Tariq's father. It looked lovely. Oh my God. When the kite started looking lovely, the black kite appeared at the same moment, right? But then the black kite appeared. Oh no, shouted Tariq. Please don't cut down my kite. Please, please. Oh my God, Tariq is very, very, very sad. He is saying that please do not cut down my kite. I'm enjoying flying the kite. Don't shout, said his father. Mr. Riaz will be angry. Pull the string. So the father is saying the same sentence. The tall boy laughed. Oh, it happened again now. He cut down Tariq's orange kite with his black one. Down it fell, down into the street below. Oh dear, Tariq cried. Oh my God, poor Tariq. Now I've only got one kite and I like the red one best. Shh, don't cry, said Tariq's father. Come here, said a voice behind them. They turned around. It was Mr. Riaz. Okay, so when Tariq started crying, Mr. Riaz listened to that and he came here and he wanted to talk to Tariq and his father. He said, come here. So what do you think? What did he say? Was he angry or he wanted to help Tariq? What do you think? So exercise C, you have to tell that what happened next. Okay, so you have to tell and guess what happened next in the story. Tell it to your family members. Okay, so now we are going to do exercise B. Circle the correct word in each sentence. Example, Tariq had 3 kites. Okay, so this has been done for you. Example, statement number 1 is he liked the dash kite best. Which kite? Red, blue, orange. Red. You have to circle the word red. Okay. Number 2, his father was very quiet, not good at flying kites. His father was not good at flying kites. So you have to circle the word not. Okay. Number 3, Mr. Riaz was shouting, reading, running. Mr. Riaz was obviously reading. He was not shouting, he was not running. So you have to circle the word reading. Mr. Riaz was reading. Number 4, a tall boy was flying a white kite, yellow, black kite. So the tall boy was flying a black kite. Yes, circle the word black. And number 5th statement is he cut down 1, 2, 3 of Tariq's kites. He cut down two, circle the word two of Tariq's kites. Number 6 statement is Tariq felt very happy, angry, sad. Tariq felt very sad. Circle the word sad. He was feeling sad. He did not want to fly his red kite because he liked that kite a lot. But the tall boy cut down his two other kites, the blue kite and the orange kite. So Tariq has left with the last option that he had to fly his red kite. And this is Mr. Riaz. I think he will help Tariq, right? Okay, G. So this is all, and we'll discuss the black kite part 2 in our next class. So you have to read this story, and you have to discuss it with your family members. Okay, do not forget to revise the definitions of noun, verb, and proper noun, and adjectives as well. Okay, so stay home, stay safe. Allah Hafiz. चलो भाई हो गई अगली चलो ठीक है कितनी देर के लिए